Hello, my fellow readers. This is Dion Brown Lawton from Go On Girl Book Club with another book review. RazorBlade Tears by S.A. Cosby, publication year 2021. RazorBlade Tears is a thriller that explores a horrific murder, homophobia, racial inequality, humor, love, and redemption in a small town in the state of Virginia. Our two protagonists, an African-American, his name Ike Randolph, an ex-con, entrepreneur, husband, and father. And then there is Buddy Lee, European-American, also an ex-con, divorcee, father, lives in a trailer park, and is prejudiced. Both of these men have lost their sons in a brutal murder. Their sons were a married interracial couple who adopted a beautiful daughter by the name of Maya. Isaiah and Derek were community activists, loved educating the youth, and just enjoyed their lives before it was brutally taken away. Ike and Buddy Lee come together in trying to solve this case. The police are negligent and are involved in corruption. Other characters in this thriller: Gerald Winthrop, president of the white supremacist organization called the Proud Boys, who preaches hate with a capital H, and supported by a senator whose sexuality is totally deranged. He also hides behind his racism. And then there is Tangerine, a stunning beauty who is the glue behind the murders of Isaiah and Derek. How will all these characters come together? Will Ike and Buddy Lee be able to solve their son's murder without Detective LaPata's help? Or will the Proud Boys eliminate Ike and Buddy Lee first? This thriller is a total roller coaster ride. I could not put this book down. S.A. Cosby's writing style is lyrical, humorous, and thought-provoking. To quote two paragraphs from RazorBlade Tears. Ike speaks to Reverend Johnson at the burial ground of his son. You think my son was some kind of monster, and you made sure everybody at his funeral knew it. My boy was less than 5 feet away from you, and you couldn't shut the fuck up about his sins were forgivable. His abominable sins. Ike, please, Reverend Johnson said. A line of cars was forming behind the good minister's BMW. You didn't say nothing about him being a reporter or that he graduated top of his class at VCU. You didn't talk about him winning the state basketball championship in high school. You just kept talking about abominations. I don't know what you thought he was, but he was just... Ike paused. The second quote. Buddy Lee is looking at a photograph of his son Derek. Derek was different. Whatever rot that lived in the roots of the Jenkins family tree bypassed Derek. His son was so full of positive potential, it made him glow like a shooting star from the day he was born. He had accomplished more in his 27 years than most of the entire Jenkins bloodline had in a generation. Buddy Lee's hand began to shake. The photo fell from his fingers as the tremors worsened, working their way through his hands. S.A. Cosby, an Anthony Award writer and author of several other crime thrillers, Blacktop Wasteland and My Darkest Prey. RazorBlade tears. Until the next time, happy reading.